Hey, everybody, I'm Scotty T from Your Comedy Minute, and this is going to be a bumpy ride. Today, I have a comedian, an actress, a Playboy bunny.
Yes.
Maya Spielman is here. Maya, it is so wonderful to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you
I can't
too.
tell you how happy I am to have you here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, again, I try and do a little research. You are in California, but you're originally from Hawaii. Is that correct?
Yes, I was born in Hawaii in a treehouse in the jungle in a hippie peace camp during a hurricane.
Can you take me from Hawaii to, take me back to the beginning, from Hawaii, the treehouse, and to how you ended up in California?
Yeah, well, it was like sunshine, love, and drugs, and my parents were really hippie drug addicts. So that relationship fell apart as they both ended up dead or in jail.
Sunshine, love, and drugs.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I'll just tell you one joke in here just because it's funny, because my dad was the real hunter-gatherer type, and so he was a really good provider of cocaine. And I have a whole routine about that. But basically,
Right.
yeah. So I went to live with other family members and I ended up in Southern California. I've lived
Okay.
in 46 places in my life um,
Okay.
until I got married. And then now I've lived in the same house for 10 years, which is like, I guess it's kind of like prison. I don't know. Very similar. No, I'm kidding.
What came first? The acting, the modeling, the comedy, what came first?
Oh, as a very young child, I was an actress from day one. I mean, I was used
Okay.
to be, I was
All right.
born in this hippie peace camp in the jungle. I was the first
Wait.
baby. No, and it's called Taylor Camp. It's very famous. It's actually owned by Elizabeth Taylor's brother. There's a documentary on it, which I'm in, because I was the first child born in Taylor Camp. Taylor Camp started as draft dodgers and hippies, went in 1969 or 19, I'm not sure the exact year, but I went there. I was born there in 1970. And so I was the first baby there, and it was just sunshine, love, and drugs, like I said, and naked people playing volleyball and eating pineapples. So when
I don't know if I
a
can
lot of
stay
crazy,
with you for shit's sake. Keep going.
a
Keep
lot of
going.
crazy. And so when I when I was a baby there, I was getting so much attention. So I was just the belle of the ball. I was it was all about me and getting all the attention there was. So that was definitely a fun
So
childhood
you
to have. And
started
I just
off
was always like,
started off in
making
acting. You started
making
off in
people laugh.
acting.
Yeah,
Right.
and then I ended up living with other family members and got into acting as a young girl.
Okay.
I did definitely all the school plays. I was Peter Pan. I did all kinds of little
Okay.
films, little movies, all kinds of stuff. So that was my life. But yeah, I've just always been a jokester. It's always been really
Okay.
like, let me make people laugh.
Well, that was where I was going. When did you start doing comedy?
So exactly a year and a half ago,
Okay.
we were going to a lot of comedy shows, my husband and I would always go to the comedy shows and say, "There's no way I could ever do that.
Okay.
There's no way I could ever do that." And then one time, Flappers Comedy in
Yeah.
Burbank, they reached out to us with a class with a free workshop, and so my husband and I and a bunch of friends went, and we all laughed about it. And the first second I heard myself, because I had done a burlesque show, I've done a lot of very theatrical things, plays, burlesque, dancing,
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
on stage. But the first time that I heard my voice in the microphone on stage without any other voices around, and I just heard the sound of my voice and just ultimate silence in the room. And I realized I had their attention without a band and a glitzy costume and so many other things.
Wow.
That was when I was hooked at that second. I said, oh my God, it's a drug.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Comedians that inspired you when you were young.
Oh, um, I would not say when I was younger because I
Okay.
just kind
Okay.
of, I loved SNL growing up. I
Comedians you
was
like
very,
now then. Comedians you like
yeah,
now.
yeah. My one of my all-time favorites is Nate Bargatze. I'm
Okay.
obsessed. It's one of the few comedians I can listen to on the watch on the television and actually laugh out loud. Whereas I find that it's very hard for me to actually laugh, but he's so
He
genuine.
is
And
great. He's great.
that is
He's
my,
very smart. Very smart.
oh, I love him. But he plays dumb, which is adorable.
Yeah, right, right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm good at both.
Same.
All right. Well, we're just gonna keep rolling if you want.
Yeah.
What about are there other comedians that you like now?
Well, I have a mentor. Her name is Renee Percy. I think she is beyond incredible. She just opened for a show I did recently, and she blew the house down. There was a laugh a second. I mean, we could not stop laughing.
Okay.
So I'm a great admirer. Of course, we all right now have to love, and of course, Nikki Glazer. I mean, we have to be obsessed with her.
I was going to say, because Nikki Glazer does a lot of really dirty, nasty, if you go to
But
your
her
YouTube,
roast,
if you go to her YouTube channel, she'll talk about, from hell to breakfast.
Great. That's great. But her roast at Tom Brady's
yeah, she was phenomenal.
That was her glorious moment where she was
just doing the Joan Rivers thing the other night on NBC. If you saw that, she was great again.
Joan Rivers is, in this year and a half of comedy, I've obsessed on not only Joan Rivers, but also, again, blanking on the name, had her own big TV show. Not Rosie O'Donnell, but why am I blanking on the name?
That's all right.
You know who I'm talking about.
I'm old. I'm 62. I'm 62. Don't push me. Don't.
She had her.
I'm under a lot of goddamn pressure here.
Roseanne Barr Young. Oh my God! Like her first few sets on Johnny Carson, but Joan Rivers. Oh my God! You could just eat her up. The way that her engagement.
All right. Can we? You tell me when we can move on, and we'll move on.
Oh. Okay, I'll just keep talking. No, go.
Just playing. You have a huge following on Instagram, and I followed you, and I started looking. You recently saw a Journey tribute band.
Yeah. And got wasted.
You had a little problem. You were a little crinkled.
I got wasted. I never drink that much. It was so fun because we went straight from the Journey tribute band to the mic. So when I got up on the stage at the mic, I forgot where we just were. I couldn't remember the thing that we were just doing, even though I was in a cowboy hat. So and then people said, "Well, what does cowboy hat have to do with Journey?" I got a DM that said that, a very angry DM. I'm like,
you got on stage.
I don't know.
And then I think the next clip you showed you at the concert.
Yes. Oh my God.
Hometown boy, living in a lonely world.
Oh my God. And when I had my burlesque show, I had a girl singing one of those songs, 11, touching,
squeezing. I worked in the music business my whole life.
What?
I worked in the music business my whole life.
Oh, well, I do
have pictures with Ringo Starr and Kiss and Cheap Trick, and I have all kinds of pictures. But I saw the Journey thing. But
by the way, let me just say this. I am I'm working on currently my third music video, which is very exciting.
Cookies I saw on YouTube.
Will you want my cookies?
Yeah, and you do a bit about it.
I do. So it came from the bit. I did the music video after doing that bit. I was like,
I love it. By the way, I'm going to put your YouTube link, your Instagram, your TikTok, your OnlyFans, all of your links on this interview so everybody can watch.
Please do.
Cookies is a great video. You're working on it. I didn't see number 2. You have a third
one?
Oh,
I lost your sound, but I'm working on my third one. It's called either Lazy or CEO of Chill. I haven't decided, but it's about being the laziest bitch alive. So my music videos are comedy based, but also sexy. So
Cookies is only, again, I worked in the music business.
Yeah.
It's only a minute long, but it's a combination.
I will tell you who contacted me because of that. The main singer in Two Live Crew contacted me, and then he ghosted me, which is fine. I've been ghosted by all the greats. Jeremy Piven. I can keep going. I get ghosted all the time. But that's fine. I don't care.
We don't need them. We're moving forward.
I'm having fun.
Because I'll tell you what, I can't wait for this one because I may be able to match it.
Yeah.
You have a clip on Instagram. I think it was just today I saw it. A situation with the sheriff's department and the Shetland Pony.
Yeah.
Because I think before you start,
I
have a story about a woman walking down the sidewalk with a parrot on her shoulder, and the next day she came riding down with a horse with the parrot on her shoulder. And I lived in the city.
Hold on, I just got to grab my charger. Hold on. Sorry for the view. Sorry. You can cut that out, hopefully. Okay.
I'm not cutting that out. We're keeping that in.
Oh, God.
We're keeping that in.
It reminds me of...
We're keeping that in. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have talked. Now,
It It's like during the pandemic when everyone looked so good from the waist up. It's Youre Zero.
Yeah, well, I'm keeping
Bottom.
that in. I'm not cutting that out. There's no way in hell I'm cutting that out.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's the Scotty T OnlyFans only.
Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna make $750 off that.
Or as I like to call it, only plans you'll have this weekend once you find my page.
I said to myself, that's why I'm starting the recording right away. I'm not wasting a dime on this one.
That'll cost you $10,000. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'll be standing at the back door. It'll cost you $10 to get out. Now listen, we were talking about the sheriff's department and the Shetland Pony.
Yeah, I can't give it away.
On that? Can you give me just a little bit?
I'll give you a little bit, but this is a big new set I'm working on that involves a porn star, a producer, the sheriff's department, and a Shetland pony. Let's just say there's lots of money involved, and I don't know if anybody's going to get it, but one day you will, because it's a new set I'm working on for. Okay. I have some really big new shows coming up, and I'm
wonderful
performing.
We'll get to the all this stuff. Okay. But one more thing about that, because see, I've been doing this for a little while.
Yeah.
I have a girl, Julie Velchik, I'm pronouncing it right, in New York, that got arrested at a DUI. She was trying to pet the horse.
Yeah.
She was trying to pet the horse. And that's true. You can go look at her interview. She had some problems because some of the officer,
my situation is very similar. So
okay, I didn't mean to give it away. I thought it was crazy.
You guys are all gonna eat it up. Just look forward to it. It'll be coming soon.
Listen, if you have a good time and you come back and we'll promote it together. I'll do everything I can.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not that I can help, but
you never know.
I want to ask though, in seriousness, do you enjoy doing? It's only been a year and a half. Do you enjoy doing the comedy more now? Or the modeling and that stuff, or acting, because you just have a clip. I saw. Go ahead, talk about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my very first movie cameo in 30 or 40 years. It was really. I used to do college films, whatever. And I've done tons of little acting things for TikTok and OnlyFans and everything this whole time. But to do an actual movie, short film, on film, it was very exciting. I loved it. I thought I looked great on camera. I thought my acting was trash, but it was a B film. So, a B movie, campy horror movie. So everyone said it was perfect for what it was. I had a blast doing it. I look forward to doing more. I'm going to be creating some of my own stuff, but that was fun. Comedy is a love-hate. I will tell you, every single day of the week, I want to quit being a comedian. And then the next day, I want to be the biggest star there is.
Amen.
You bomb. What I've learned is I kind of look forward to bombing, because if I bomb, it means that the next time maybe I'll do really good. So I have nights where I destroy the audience of 150 people with major comedians that I'm opening for. And then there's nights that I could be opening for or performing with 30 people, and I bomb so hard. And it's like, well, fuck you. I just killed it. Who do you guys think you are? You can all go fuck yourselves. Like, and I say that sometimes on stage. Sometimes I'll go, I perform
almost on cue.
Yeah.
You don't know this, but the black cat walked right behind you. Did you see that?
I didn't, but I have 11 cats, so it's surprising.
11?
Actually, 9 cats and 2 dogs. I have 11 pets. It's a lot.
Oh my God.
Surprising you're not seeing it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned it, and maybe that was the favorite show, worst show in a year and a half.
Oh, my best show ever was Mike Marino. You must know of him. New Jersey native. He's incredible.
Say it again.
Mike Marino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened for him. Jacqueline Marfuji was there. Some other great people. And I just killed it. It felt like home. It was the best moment of my career so far. It was so incredible. The worst moment was I went and did a comedy contest in Santa Rosa, which is where I kind of grew up for a little bit of my time, with my dad there and like 9 of my family members. And I bombed so hard because I came in and I just said, oh, I used to live here, but I left this place. And Santa Rosa, I've heard, is a great place to buy drugs.
I'm trying to pay attention, but the cat is making its presence. No, turn the other way. Turn the other way.
Oh, that's my baby.
The cat was coming. The cat made. I lost you. I'm telling you.
There's going to be more cats. Let's get it. Let's get him. Hi. Hi, this is Guy
I
Guy.
love it. I love what you
Oh,
just did. This
oh,
is
that's my baby.
I told Andrea this is the best interview ever. This is the cat. You were
Oh,
telling the story and the cat come up. Oh my God.
well, there's going to be more.
That's
I
fine.
love
And I
Andrea.
apologize. I'm an idiot. If you didn't realize it, I am a complete idiot.
No, I love
I
Andrea.
lost the story. In other words, I got the best show, the worst show. I
No,
was watching the cat.
it's okay. The audience will see the story, but I love Andrea. She is everything we aspire to. We were at an open mic, me and all my comedy little group of friends.
Right.
I walked up to her after to get her Instagram, and every single one of my comedy friends was right behind me. Can we get your Instagram? Like we were like, oh, we're in comedy royalty watching her. Like
She's an
she is
amazing. She's like
wow.
you. She's like you, an amazing woman. And
Books and
in all
busy.
honesty, I could not be happier to have met her and to have met
Oh,
you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart because I'm just a guy, and I think, and let me just, I'm going to go forward here. You have advice for anybody that meets someone that's negative, that's a negative person.
oh, I have advice.
Yeah, don't you have advice?
Well, I mean, I tell everybody to be happy and cheer the fuck up, but
Right.
there's something specific.
I saw a clip where if you meet someone, you meet a negative person.
Oh, a negative charge and a positive charge cancel each other out. So if
Right.
you meet a negative person, exactly what you need to do is just punch them in the face. Just fuck them. Just fuck them up. No, but I actually do the
It's just
opposite. I'm such an uplifting person.
buddy of mine is trying to save people. He's a born again Christian, so he beats the hell out of them.
Yep, there you go. That's what you got to do. Just punch him with happiness. That's what
That's
you got.
I just love it. I apologize, but you just cracked me up.
Thank you. Well, that's the whole job of what I
You are a bundle of energy and you're
yeah.
funny as hell. My God.
Thank you. Thank you. You got to tell that to some of my audiences when I'm
Oh
following.
yeah, sure. You know what? And
I
I
think
hate
it is, and I think I'm sorry to interrupt, but here's what I think. When I went on stage the other night, drunk as hell, the audience loved me, and I need to learn how to harness whatever that energy
comes another
without being
cat.
drunk. Without being drunk. Oh, you got to know. Oh, let me grab him. He's the best.
Hey kids, look, here comes another cat. Who's this one?
This is Monkey.
Hi, Monkey. How are you, buddy? So nice to have you here.
Look at
Your
him.
your cat mother, Maya Spielman, is nuts. Oh man. No, I tell you what, the you say about that, and I hate when I talk at all, but hell, you're running getting cats, so but I have to tell you this because this just happened today. You talk about being funny, you think it's funny, and I went to the supermarket today, went to the grocery store, and there are people there that that work there, and hey, tell a joke, tell a joke. So I did it. I was at the deli, and the two women there asked me to tell a joke. And I tried to tell the one, get a little closer, and I said, look, people ask me who's my favorite actor in the movie Titanic. The iceberg. This guy came, they both laughed like hell. This guy came down and literally got in my face and said, that ain't funny, that's terrible. Stupid. And I just sat there. I thought, or stood there. I'll just get my cheese and I'll be leaving. This man wants to beat the shit out. Did you have somebody that died on the Titanic? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's a true story.
Oh, love it. Love it. That's cute.
No, and it just I think comedy right now is so subjective, and the world
Yeah.
is so crazy
Yeah.
that just to make people laugh is such a joy.
Yeah. And that's why you have to remember to enjoy it. And like I did kind of bomb last night in an open mic testing out some new jokes, and I was first. And you go home and you just think, I literally walked in and said to my husband, that's it, I'm quitting comedy. I'm quitting, even though I have 7 shows.
You have dates lined up June 5th, June 6th. Your Instagram, you're lined up all of June.
I have 7 shows coming up. I have one
Right.
in July. So yeah, but I was ready to quit. I was ready to send every email.
Don't do it.
Because I
Don't
got
do it.
COVID. I got COVID last year when I had 11 shows lined up. I quit all 11 and stopped comedy for 2 full months. And then I came back. So I thought, you know what? You can always just revive yourself. If you ever quit, you're gonna
No,
come
no,
back.
no.
You're
Don't do
addicted.
it. Don't do it. We're not gonna. We won't have it.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
that we connected, I'm gonna give you all my numbers and my information. Every time you think about quitting, you call me and I'll talk you out of it.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it.
I mean it
I,
because you know what?
I think I'm gonna stick with it. But I am just a little housewife with a rich husband. I could literally sit.
Nah, you're a lot more than that.
But
You know.
what I'm saying is I set that life for myself on purpose so that I could just chill. Cause I was an artist for 30 years and I got deathly allergic to paint. So I needed that life. And I did chill for many years. So
I,
this all came about during COVID when I started TikTok and I got 5 million followers total and I got banned 30 times. So this all just came about the Instagram big numbers. But I used to have millions of followers on TikTok before I got banned. But I was
yeah.
ready to just live an easy life. So I always say I can just go back to it in any day if I'm not having fun.
You know,
So gotta
you
keep
know
having
what?
fun.
See now, it's going to get serious now because you talking about getting banned and millions of followers and
Yeah,
stuff, and
yeah.
as you know, Andrea's video got taken down. YouTube
Oh,
took it down, and if you
oh,
didn't know that, they took it down.
okay.
And I'd put the preview up, which was the day before,
Uh-huh.
and I had to take the preview and the full thing down because they were both there. It was in. And I thought if they took the preview down, I better take the full interview down because it's in. That was Friday night. I woke up Saturday morning. And as you mentioned, I've been kicked off Facebook 9 times, kicked
Yeah,
off YouTube for 3 days, kicked off YouTube for 7 days.
yeah.
YouTube just took Andrea's video down. And as far as free speech and, again, well, Jesus there, read it there, let me stifle.
Yeah. Oh no, every move that I make. So on Instagram, I've been a model on Instagram for the last 15, 20 years. I actually have bikini brands and everything sending me stuff and I have,
Yeah.
I've been doing that. So, but I have to be so careful. Girls that are much younger than me could post their full butt or whatever they want. I have to I can't even turn around or I get a warning. Even if I just
Yeah.
turn sideways, I get a warning. Crazy stuff. And it was the same on Instagram. That's why I got banned 30 times was for being an older woman trying to be sexy. That wasn't allowed, but if you're 15, great. They love it. Please bring it on. But if you're
I
54,
don't mean to laugh.
no,
And,
that's one of my jokes though, because it is
no,
ridiculous.
and you know what? I'm kind of glad that we're sticking around for an extra minute or two, and you're going to do a year comedy minute for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm kind of glad that we touched on it because, believe it or not, this is a very slippery slope for me. I was very nervous about doing this interview because I don't want to come off as creepy and Playboy bunny and this and that. No, that's not why you're here. I do a comedy show and it's about comedy. And it's unfortunate because you're pretty and because you're beautiful. I love the joke you do about your husband and you're not pretty.
Yeah. Well, I was going to start out with
I
that.
loved it. I just want you to know I love it.
Yeah. I'm going to start out with that one. That is my comedy minute. That's the beginning of it.
Oh, is it okay? And I
Yeah.
apologize. I didn't mean to screw it up for you.
That's okay.
But look, before we get to your comedy minute, and I thank you, and please come back.
Yeah.
But before we do that, tell everybody what you got coming up. Again, all your dates are on your Instagram page.
Yeah, please
Hopefully,
go to my Instagram, Maya Spielman Artist. I have 7 shows coming up. I'm really excited for the Anheuser-Busch show. That's like, wow, I feel amazed to be doing that with some of the greats. One of my first mentors is going to be in that. I'm just in awe of and Brittany Schmidt, I'll be performing with her June 28th, which is just unreal. She just rose to skyrocketed to fame and she's a
okay.
queen of dirty. So that's exciting. And
I
yeah, just
love the Queen of Dirty. I
well,
want
and
her on.
hopefully I might be performing at Pachanga on June 7th with Mike Marino, just waiting to see if that happens. So
Okay.
these are all huge things that I couldn't have dreamed of. And I feel very lucky.
Well, I'm lucky, and you're the crumbs of joy I'm stealing today.
Oh, thank you.
You made me so happy because I was so nervous, and
Oh,
I was hoping it goes a certain way, and I think it's going better than I even planned.
oh, thank you. So that
I
means a
mean
lot.
it.
This
No,
is the
and
first, I'll tell you something out of the last 5 years, I got asked to do at least 20 podcasts and I've said no. This was the first one I said yes to, and I now have 3 more coming up and I'm just going to keep doing
good.
them. So
Well, I
I
thank
don't know if it
you.
would be
I
fun.
thank you.
Fun.
I thank you so much from the bottom
It's
of my
been
heart.
really fun.
I do
You're
the best
great.
I can because I
Yeah.
never know. We've never met, and I don't know
Yeah.
what you're going to say. I don't know what but
No,
I
you're
love it.
great.
So let's do it though.
Okay.
Maya Spielman, your comedy minute. Go ahead, my friend.
Well, you guys, some people say pretty women can't be funny. But my husband's like, it's okay, honey, don't worry about it. You're not that pretty. And I'm like, yeah, obviously, because if I was prettier, I'd have a much richer husband. Anyway, I know it's a little confusing when you look at me because it's like I'm dressed like I'm trying to be like a sexy mom, right? So you don't know if you're supposed to like eat my cookies or like eat my cookie. But listen, I'm bad in bed and definitely worse in the kitchen. So all my cookies are burnt and dry. But do you like yogurt?
Oh God.
I mean, do you ever eat strawberry yogurt and think, what if this strawberry I'm eating right now is actually a fly? I mean, do you? I mean, do you even look at what you put in your mouth? No, you don't. And that's how people get herpes. But not you. You're perfect. That's it.
I can't get past strawberry yogurt. You lost me at strawberry yogurt. I'm telling you. Elizabeth, this is a big one. Elizabeth, this is a big one. You lost me at strawberry yogurt.
I gotta get my phone and call 911.
You better call. Get up to.
I think Monkey likes it too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the cat was coming. I damn near had a sensory overload. You know, my ex-wife was terrible in bed. You said you were terrible?
Yeah.
All she ever did was lay there and yell, no, no.
No, Piper, no.
No, no, no.